Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're discussing the 5 costly mistakes that people make when deciding what to do with their 401k once they retire. Now, one might argue these mistakes are made because it's not always clear to 401k investors what their options actually are. And to make matters worse, a lot of people at or near retirement get hounded by financial advisors trying to get them to move their 401k. And I know you hear about this all the time, Brian.
Yes, I do.
Happens too much. So, Brian, let's start with the options that people have with their 401ks once they retire, and then we'll get to these 5 costly mistakes.
First thing I want to make clear is it is an option to leave your money right where it is in your current 401k. It's not right for everyone, but it's still an option, and you have to know that. So, people opt to do this mainly because of convenience. Leaving it where it is means you don't have to go through the hassle of transferring funds or opening a new account. And if you're satisfied with your current employer's investment options and the fees, leaving your 401k untouched also allows you to maintain your existing investment strategy.
Okay.
Also, if you're planning to retire early after the age of 55 and before 59 and a half, you may want to consider this option because you can use the 55 and separate from service rule to take penalty-free withdrawals should you need access to your funds.
Right.
But if you roll your 401k to an IRA, you lose access to this strategy and you will now pay a 10% IRS penalty for any withdrawals prior to the age of 59 and a half. This is a major reason it makes sense to at least some of your assets with your former employer.
All right. So, what's the downside of leaving your 401k with your current employer?
Okay, instead of answering this, let's cover option 2, which is to roll over your 401k into an IRA, because the benefits of doing this are opposite of the downside of leaving your 401k with your employer.
Okay.
So there's a few reasons you want to do this. Rolling over your 401k to an IRA opens up a wider range of investment choices. You've got the flexibility to select between a diverse set of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and other investment vehicles. This also puts you in total control of your money. You can even roll into a self-directed IRA that gives you a greater range of investments like gold, cryptocurrencies, and even real estate. The second reason is the potential cost savings. Some employer-sponsored 401k plans have higher administrative and investment fees compared to IRAs. So rolling over your funds may help reduce these costs and potentially increase your overall returns. The third reason is it helps consolidate your retirement savings. If you have multiple 401k accounts from previous employers, an IRA rollover allows you to consolidate them to one single account, making it easier to keep track of your retirement savings.
All right. So, let's move on to the third option, which is to convert your 401k into an annuity.
Very common now. Almost every 401k statement today is showing you how much income your balance could be turned into in retirement.
Yeah.
What this refers to is lifetime income, just like a pension, but with your 401k. One of the main reasons people do convert their 401k to annuity is for that lifetime income.
Yeah.
They're so used to receiving that paycheck every week or every 2 weeks that it may be hard for them to adjust without getting that.
Right. Or they're worried that they're going to blow it all at once if they get access to that cash.
That's common too. But annuities can give you the guaranteed income for life, but it's also protecting you against the risk of outliving your savings.
Well, they can really be customized to meet your needs.
That's exactly right. Right now, think about this. A person can convert their 401k to a MYGA today, which is a multi-year guarantee annuity that has a rate lock of 10 years with a 6% guaranteed interest rate for them 10 years on a $500,000 401k balance. You can generate $30,000 a year of interest guaranteed for the next 10 years. That's $2,500 a month for income without ever touching your principal.
And that's key, without ever touching the principal. It's not bad.
Yes.
I have a quick question for you. Aside from MYGAs, what other types of annuities offer guaranteed income for life?
Okay. You got like fixed annuities can do the same thing as the MYGAs we just illustrated. Another option is a single premium immediate annuity, or a SPIA. You basically deposit a lump sum of money and it guarantees you a payout for life. So let's use that same $500,000 as we did above for the MYGA and use it in a SPIA. A 55-year-old male would receive a lifetime payment of $2,790 a month or $33,480 per year.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the common mistakes that people make when deciding which option to choose. The first one is cashing out your 401k. Now, we did not cover this as an option above, even though it is an option,
Yeah.
because it really falls under it being a costly mistake.
You bet it is. Cashing out means losing out on the potential for
Yeah.
future tax deferred growth, which basically can significantly reduce the overall value of your retirement nest egg.
Yeah.
And don't forget, early withdrawals before the age of 59 and a half can also result in income taxes and early withdrawal penalties.
Yeah, the
So it
taxes alone on doing that, no.
could be
Ouch.
substantial.
Right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're going to drop a link in the description below to a video that we did on cashing out your 401k and avoiding this 30% penalty. Make sure you check it out.
It's in the description below.
Yes.
And the tax bill, like I said earlier, the tax bill alone on emptying a 401k at once, even if you just have, $100,000 can be insanely high because it's taxed as ordinary income
You're right. And it increases your taxable income for the year.
for the
So
year, right?
it's pretty substantial. Could kick you in a higher tax bracket, definitely.
Mhm.
This leads us into the second mistake, which is failing to take in consideration of taxes.
Yeah.
Money withdrawal from a 401k is typically taxed as normal, ordinary income. So large withdrawals can push you into much higher tax brackets, resulting in a significant portion of your savings going to taxes.
And make sure to check out a video we did on taxes and 401k rollovers. It's in the description below. It's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yes.
Really watch those taxes. What is our third mistake? Let's move on to that.
Okay. Third mistake is lacking a clear strategy for your withdrawals.
Mhm.
This happens all the time, and it's a big mistake that can bite you in the butt without it. Okay. Without a well defined strategy, retirees may withdraw money from their 401k haphazardly, I should
Mhm.
say, which could lead to prematurely depleting them savings.
Yeah.
So instead of using your retirement as an ATM, focus on setting a schedule for your withdrawal, maybe on a monthly or even a quarterly basis. And make sure you check out a video in the description below on it's called 401k early withdrawals and how to avoid losing up to 50% of your savings. It's a pretty powerful video.
Yes, it is. All right, let's move on to that fourth mistake.
Okay, as we get older, typically we become less tolerant of investment risk because
Yes.
we have fewer years to recover from market downturns. Failing to adjust your holdings to the current risk tolerance may lead to significant losses in your retirement savings during these market downturns. And basically, it's going to jeopardize your financial security.
Absolutely.
And the last mistake, Michelle, is to failing to diversify.
Yeah.
Over concentration in a single investment, such as maybe your company stock because you fell in love with it while you worked there, this could expose you to single stock risk and possibly significant losses if that stock performs poorly.
Right.
So, diversifying across different asset classes can help spread this risk and provide a more stable source of income in retirement.
We know the one thing about picking one thing or picking just two things and keeping it in that. I mean, it's gambling with your
It's
future.
gambling. It's gambling. Yep.
Anyway.
Make sure to check out our video in the description below on how to diversify your 401k and maximize your portfolio and protect your savings.
So we've mentioned a lot of videos here. We're going to put all of them in the description below. If you are
Definitely.
nearing retirement, go check these out. They're short, they're sweet, and they give you the information that you need to make the best decision for your financial future. All right, Brian, thanks so much for this, and thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.